Alright, Digimon Tamers. Today, Bandai made a post on their Digimon card game English version page, which I want to discuss in great detail today. And I would like to be cautiously optimistic as we go through this one. Because while Bandai has done a lot in the right direction so far in 2025, this is seeming to be a swing and a miss. But let's get into it right away. And let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And of course, please like and subscribe. They say here, after global unification in April 2025, our team will continue to work together to create the best products and organize tournaments that will excite our fans regardless of language or region. We hope you will continue to support the Digimon card game as it grows and changes into something even more exciting and powerful. That's one of the probably the most generic and bland positive statements I think I've read from any company in a very long time. I'm going to tell you where I come from on this. I want to start with the big events. Then we'll go to the smaller ones. Go to the big events, right? Let's take North America. We had a regional last weekend. They've skipped May altogether. It's almost like they forgot May was on the calendar or something. But then 2 in-person events in May, 2 online regionals in June. That's it. Credit to where credit is due, though. They do seem to be upping the number of events in Europe and Oceania, and they, for the large part, seem to be in person, which is a huge win. I know Europe's kind of big, I know, but like for the European die-hard competitive Digimon players, this is like a solid W. And if I lived in Europe, I would be more excited than I am now, right? So, 5 events is nothing. I do want to show you the bar. The bar is the One Piece TCG. Okay? Right now, they only have events for May, pretty much. They have 4 in May. They have 4 in May. Regionals. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Mario, 4 is less than 5. They do not compute. Digimon is beating One Piece. And to that answer, my uninformed friendos, I will say no. Because they will continue to post more events. And 4 a month is great. We haven't seen this in Digimon yet this year. So, more events are coming. They haven't been posted yet. It's fine. They'll probably list events soon. I don't know the timeline exactly for One Piece because I don't follow One Piece exactly. But I do know that more events are coming. So, yeah. Just because the website says 4 doesn't mean it's only going to be 4. Just like how on the Digimon website, though, it does say 5. It doesn't mean there's going to be 5. Right? Now, let's talk about everything else real quick. Store regionals are coming. I will reserve judgment until those appear. But as long as there's more than last season, that's progress. That's a good thing. What else? Regulation battles, starter deck events, pre-releases, and all that stuff, They're doing all those in the right direction, which is good. You love to see that. And they are really starting to expand the local scene of Digimon and how to play at the more casual level, we'll call it. Which is a win for the casual player base or the people that just don't care. Because there are people that don't care. I admit that. And Digimon makes most of its money off the people who don't care. So, that's fine. That's what it is. Here's the thing, though. With 2 nationals now, September and winter, I guess. I forget the month. There better be a hell of a lot of store championships, store regionals for invites, or there better be more regionals coming. And a lot of people, not a lot of people not in my circle, but publicly making their thoughts and opinions known publicly on the Digimon internet space. There was a theory going around that Bandai was just waiting for Worlds to be over, and then they're going to start listing events. Well, it's been a month since Worlds, and I haven't really seen any significant improvement. However, Bandai here does say after global unification in April. So maybe their oven isn't turned on yet. Maybe they are not cooking just yet. And this is where I mentioned being cautiously optimistic at the start of the video, especially if you care about regionals and playing competitively at the highest level. If that turns you on, if that tickles you in your funny place, then maybe Bandai is just preheating the oven, and, I'll give it till the end of May. If regionals, let's say, triple for Digimon TCG by the end of May, then I'll come back and I'll say, good job, Bandai. You did the right thing. I will, because I do that. Give Bandai credit where credit is due all the time. Not just a Doom poster, though I'm not a Doom poster, but the internet seems to think differently. Anyway, now let me be clear. Products. Yeah. Products are good. Products are good. Hopefully now that unification is here, we'll never see delays in our area of the world ever again. There is a bit of a global situation going on, if you're familiar with the mango menace in the United States. I'm not going to get into it on this video, but North Americans, not really United States related, but Canada related, we're going to get burned. Now, I know that Canada isn't really cared about by Bandai. It is mostly United States. They're the ones in our little continent here that bring the money to Bandai. So Canada's like, yeah, whatever, who cares? It's just a little village up north, right, with some snow. Can't even get to it anyway, like the White Wall in Game of Thrones or something. Whatever. But trials and tribulations are coming globally. That could be affecting things. I have a video planned on this. I need to, I'm waiting for more stability in what's actually happening before I do. But it's coming. Just like that Binding Crush video. It's coming. Don't you worry. Don't be concerned. But yeah, cautious optimism is where I want to leave you with today's videos. Because it's important. Yes, there are so many diehard Bandai fans that, you'll drop to your knees for Bandai whenever they put out a really cool product, and then you'll say, please, sir, give me another. And those people are so far up a Bandai's ass, they slipped into an altered dimension. And that's okay, because Bandai knows people like that exist, and people like that fund Bandai's pockets. So Bandai is cool with it. And as far as Bandai goes, all the regionals, the online ones at least, do cap very quickly. So, as far as Bandai goes, everything is business as usual. Things are looking good and crystal clear, which is fine. But just be careful. I know some competitive players that are less than satisfied with the Digimon competitive scene. And not me, actually. I had a personal stake in this 2 years ago, but I've kind of withdrawn from that. Right now, I'm more so prepping for the online simulator. And I don't really care anymore about events because webcam is their stance. And, I hate webcam events. And all the other events are so far away, except for Niagara Falls, that's not even worth it. So, I made that decision a while ago, as you guys know. I've been out of competitive for the most part for a while. But there are people who want to competitively play Digimon that are not having easy access to do so. And those people are upset. Again, these are not the Bandai people who don't care. That's a separate compartment altogether. The people that buy their product, if there's a regional, that's great. If there's not, who cares? That's fine. Bandai loves you. Trust me, Bandai loves you. So yeah, that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll see you later. Bye.